Hello and welcome back to Writing Tutorials. Today, we'll learn how to write a permission letter for an industrial visit. This type of letter is typically written by educational institutions to request approval from a company for students to visit their facility. It's formal, professional, and straightforward. I'll walk you through a sample letter, break it down section by section, and elaborate on how you can craft your own. By the end, you'll feel confident writing a polished and professional letter that leaves a great impression. Step 1. The header. Let's start with the header, which provides all the essential information about the sender. In our sample, the letter begins with Dr. Susan Miller, Head of Department, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Brighton University, 1125 Oakwood Avenue, Austin, Texas, 78704. Phone 512-555-4392. Email susan.miller@brighton.edu. This section is critical because it tells the recipient exactly who is writing and how to contact them. Always include your full name, title, organization, or department name, address, phone number, and email. This ensures the recipient knows who they're dealing with and how to respond. If you're writing on official letterhead, some of this information might already be included. In that case, you can skip repeating it here. Step 2. The date. Next comes the date, November 30th, 2024. Including the date is non-negotiable. It's important for tracking correspondence and establishing a timeline. Place the date directly below the sender's details. Always use the full date format for formal letters, like November 30th, 2024, instead of abbreviations. Step 3. Recipient's details. Now we add the recipient's information. Mr. David Thompson, Plant Manager, Texas Precision Manufacturing Company, 3421 Industrial Park Road, Houston, Texas, 77029. This section mirrors the sender's details, but for the person or organization you're addressing. Make sure you use the correct name, title, and address. If you're unsure of the recipient's name or designation, do some research. It shows professionalism and care. Step 4. Subject line. The subject line reads, Request for permission to conduct an industrial visit. A good subject line is concise and tells the recipient exactly what the letter is about. Think of it as a headline. It should grab their attention while setting the right expectations. Step 5. Salutation. For the salutation, we use Dear Mr. Thompson, always begin with a formal greeting. Use dear followed by the recipient's last name and title. If you're unsure of their gender or prefer a neutral approach, you can use their full name, like Dear David Thompson. Step 6. Introduction. The first paragraph introduces the purpose of the letter. I'm writing to request your permission for a group of students from the Department of Mechanical Engineering at Brighton University to visit your esteemed facility, Texas Precision Manufacturing Co., as part of our academic curriculum. This opening is clear and direct. It tells the recipient who the sender is, who the letter is about, the students, and why they're writing. To request permission for a visit. When writing this part, avoid being overly detailed. Focus on providing enough context to set the tone for the rest of the letter. Step 7. Explaining the purpose. The next paragraph dives deeper into the purpose of the visit. We are keen to provide our students with practical exposure to modern manufacturing techniques, production workflows, and quality control measures. Your facility's reputation for innovation and operational excellence makes it an ideal learning opportunity for our students. This paragraph emphasizes the educational value of the visit. Notice how it highlights the recipient's company as an ideal choice, showcasing respect and interest. When you write this section, be specific about why you've chosen this company and how the visit will benefit the students. Step 8. Proposed details. Now comes the logistics of the visit. We propose the visit to take place on December 15th, 2024, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., and the group will consist of 30 students accompanied by 3 faculty members. During the visit, we aim to 1. Observe the manufacturing processes in action. 2. Understand the applications of mechanical engineering principles in the industry. Third, interact with your technical team for a Q&A session to gain deeper insights. This section is very specific, detailing the proposed date, time, number of participants, and the planned activities. Providing these details up front helps the recipient understand the scope of the request and plan accordingly. Make sure to be realistic about your proposed schedule. If the recipient cannot accommodate your request, they're more likely to suggest an alternative if you've shown that you've thought it through. Step 9. Request for confirmation. In the next paragraph, we ask for a response. Please let us know if the proposed date and time are convenient, or if there are any prerequisites or formalities we need to fulfill. We assure you that our group will adhere to all safety and confidentiality protocols during the visit. Here, the sender politely asks for confirmation and offers flexibility in case changes are needed. This paragraph also reassures the recipient that the visit will be conducted responsibly, which is especially important for industrial settings. Step 10. Providing contact information. The following paragraph ensures open communication. If you require any additional information or documentation, please feel free to contact me directly at 512-555-4392 or via email at susan.miller@brighton.edu. Make it easy for the recipient to reach out by providing multiple contact options. Be clear that you're available to answer questions or provide additional documents, such as an official request from the university. Step 11. Closing with gratitude. The letter ends with a polite and optimistic note. Thank you for considering our request. We sincerely hope for your positive response and look forward to providing our students with a valuable learning experience at your facility. This final paragraph is important. It expresses gratitude and leaves a positive impression. Always close on a note of appreciation, even if you're unsure of the outcome. Step 12. Signature. Finally, we see. Sincerely, Signature Dr. Susan Miller, Head of Department, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Brighton University. A professional closing like sincerely works best. Don't forget to include your full name and title. If you're sending a printed letter, leave space above your type name for your handwritten signature. And there you have it. A comprehensive breakdown of a permission letter for an industrial visit. Remember, the key to a great letter is clarity, professionalism, and attention to detail. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others. Drop a comment if there's a specific type of letter you'd like us to cover next. Thanks for watching Writing Tutorials, and I'll see you in the next video.